What is a clicker? A clicker is a simple little device that makes, you guessed it, a clicking sound when pressed. This is used to mark the exact moment when your dog does the behavior you wanted and lets them know that a reward is on the way. It's helpful in training because it helps you to be very precise, which means that your dog understands exactly what they're being rewarded for and learns faster.
Sit. Good girl. Touch.
How do you use a clicker? If your dog is new to clicker training, you'll want to start with a short round of what's called charging the clicker. This is to teach your dog that the clicking sound equals treat. Click the clicker and then hand your dog a treat about 10 times in a row. Your dog will quickly learn to love hearing the sound of the clicker. You can also use a word as a marker instead of the clicker if you'd rather not have to hold the clicker while training. Most people use the word yes or good, said in a clear and upbeat voice. Charge this the same as with the clicker by saying yes and then giving your dog a treat.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Keep in mind that a verbal marker is not the same as general praise like good dog. Just like with the clicker, it's used at the exact moment your dog does the behavior you wanted, whereas praise comes afterwards and the timing isn't as important. I prefer to start with a clicker in order to be more precise when the dog is first learning new skills, then move to a verbal marker later. The better your timing is with the clicker or verbal marker, the easier your dog will learn. Practice with behaviors your dog already knows so that you can get the hang of clicking right when they put their bottom on the ground for a sit or touch their nose to your hand for a target. What your dog is learning is sit equals click equals reward. Be sure to click first, then reach for the treat and hand it to your dog.
Touch. Touch. Sit. Down. Good girl.
Try not to move your hand while you're clicking because this can lead to your dog watching your hand instead of listening for the sound. Doing this isn't the end of the world, but can become problematic when training certain behaviors like eye contact or situations where they need to pay attention to other things, like leash walking, reactivity work, etc. It can also make it a little harder to fade off of using the clicker later. And you definitely don't want to click after giving the treat. The idea of clicker/marker training is to mark precise moments in order to give you time to give the treat to your dog. It's the bridge between good behaviors and rewards. Clicking afterwards defeats the purpose and makes the training less clear for your dog.
Good girl.
You can use clicker/marker training to teach your dog all sorts of useful and fun skills. For example,
Daisy! Yes! Good girl! Good girl! Oh, who's that good girl? Daisy! Good girl! That's a good girl! Good boy! Good boy! Look at you!
and so much more. So grab your clicker and get training.